Alright, ranked game of Race for the Galaxy. So, opponent I've played many times before. Our opening hand is kind of bad. Uplift code is good with this stuff, I guess. So maybe Rebel is too slow with Rebel Cantina. This is fine. I guess we go like this, discarding Gateway Station. Start with the Rebel Cantina. We go settle trade. Do we? I think we go explore, settle, and get prestige into play immediately. Go. Powerful cards there. Galfed and Context Specialist are powerful. Formal Penal Colony can be good. It's not really at its best here. Because there's a major goal of developments, these two are both very interesting. Galfed looks particularly good. Because we'd rather play the better 6-cost development. So we're going to lose Uplift Code here, I think, voluntarily. Actually, let's lose Context Specialist and Uplift Race, and we'll... They have 7 cards in hand now, so we do actually have to immediately do this. So we'll lose everything in our hand and then gain 3 cards. That's not very good. Almost certainly they're developing a 6-cost and trading for much better value. They'll be drawing 5 cards afterwards. And they'll start with 1 more in their hand. So do I go for the Prestige instead of the Galfed to draw the extra card afterwards? Yes. I will, instead of Galfed, this is one of the few times I'm going to take a line that doesn't use Galfed, even though it's not super well set up, because I want the extra card draw this turn. Yeah, and in fact, getting a Prestige this turn to keep him from matching my Prestige. Keep him at 1 and me at 2. Very important this turn. He's got an okay position, though. I don't really like this. He's got 2 planets out that make goods. I don't know, he's just got a good setup. Big discounts and a good trade value off of things that he can settle cheaply. So this is not going to be an easy game. And Galfed's deep in the deck until we get to a shuffling point. We do want to, he has 6 cards in his hand. We do want to pressure the uplift goal, but, sorry, the infrastructure goal. Develop will cause us, oh no, we don't have any worlds with so develop won't get us anything. We had one in our opener, but eventually discarded it to make the Alien Burial Site an uplift code. Well, we could play this for 4. I'm just going to explore, see what we find. It's not what I want to be priced into doing, but Pan-Galactic Security Council is a very good find here. It's one of the best cards in the game when Galactic Prestige is a major goal. It's already one of the best cards in the game, always. So we're definitely going to be taking that. We can take Empath World or Psy Crystal World now. Or investment credits. I guess I like investment credits more than either, slightly. We'll get rid of this Cornucopia. We don't need it right now. It doesn't, in and of itself, give prestige for being played. Now, we could get a 4th prestige now by discarding cards from hand. I'm not going to do that. We need cards in hand. Opponent's going to be discarding to hand size. They have so many cards to work with. We need some available. If they double develop, we're fine. If they double settle, which is likely, given the bonuses they have in play, all favor settling, we will probably not do well. We can't really produce because he makes more goods than we do, and they're quite good. Since he has the Spice World out. And the consumption from the Peace Institute, so he might call the produce. And I can't really call settle. This is a really bad spot, honestly. I'm going to develop knowing this is a bad spot. He prestige develop, explore, prestige develop. This is an interesting spot as well. I'm going to take the bank for sure. It's actually a little hard. There's an argument for taking the Rebel World, but I'm going to take the bank. Now, there's a sequencing thing that comes up often with insert sell bank, investment credits, public works, any cards that give you development discounts. If you lead with the bank, you're cycle on a double develop turn specifically, and in general. But if you lead with the bank, you're cycling a card out of your hand. If you lead with the investment credits, you're saying that you think your current hand is better than what you might randomly draw. I'm gonna cycle out this new military tactics. Similarly, I'm gonna cycle out. No, because this one only costs 1. I don't have to cycle anything because I called both these. That's fine. All right, now I'm gonna develop 2 more times. Yeah. Opponent's down to 2 cards in hand because they dropped 2 super heavy hitters here. 2 very powerful development-based cards. Hold up. Their board will come back once we handle this situation up here. Guess I'll take the cheap one. So you're supposed to lead with investment credits anyways, even though it's overkill for the Space Marines, because you might draw something else more expensive you want to play. In this case, we did. We want this replicant robots, definitely. It's a good combo with Contact Specialist soon. Actually, it's already a combo with the Rebel Cantina. Galactic Scavengers is worth nothing on its own. It is potentially pretty good. We don't have that much time for it to build up a good stash of cards to draw into during the produce phase, so I'm going to pass up on it now. Although, of course, I'd rather have it than this radioactive world we ended up drawing. Not that we had a choice about that. Let's see. The opponent has a very threatening board here. I think we need to keep calling develops to keep them from getting the develop major goal, because we don't have a way in hand to really, well, I guess we could contest the minor goal with consume. They probably have to set up a consume though, so we can do that anyways. Let's develop, we'll draw some extra cards. Make a public works first so we get the most card of it. Oh, we already have it. Make a mining robots. Then we have a choice here between Contact Specialists and Space Marines. Space Marines opens us up to being hit by certain takeover effects, but lets us also potentially take over him. He doesn't have any military worlds, so I'll take the Contact Specialist. There's got more synergies, and is worth 1 base point instead of 0. And now, because he called trade, I can gain a prestige. Did he gain other prestige this turn? Yes, because he made another development. Yeah, this nonsense out. So we're going to cut you and you. No, you. Because we already have a public works in play. Get 1 prestige. Feed this to the public works. Yeah, this is not looking great in terms of, we'd love to take the prestige lead, but have no way to do it against this engine. Pangalactic Affluence is one of the most threatening cards in the game. It's expensive to get out, and it's not actually necessarily worth that many points, but it's worth so many card draws with ticking point, because if you include the ticking points you get from being the prestige leader, which you usually are, this is one of the few cards that can actually kind of contest it, but we're not really able to do that right now, because we have to be getting 2 per turn to outpace him. And this only guarantees us 1 per turn. We actually still have to find prestige to get the other one. And we haven't had enough of a card draw cycle engine. We were drawing some cards from our bank public works situation, but not really quickly. This is going to be the last turn, most likely. We definitely want to play the rebel base. I think we just settle. Uplift breeders, we're not going to be able to make the uplift combo. Oh, actually we might. We do have 2 uplift worlds. Let's go for it, because we do have an uplift symbol already. So we can actually make uplift gene breeders and uplift lab, which is going to be worth 9 points, whereas this plus something else will be worth 7 points. Actually 8 points. No, yeah, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we were 10 points, but we wouldn't get the goal. But he's not contesting the goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we had 9 points. Yeah, that does actually work out better. All right, rebel base first. We could also clandestine up. No, rebel base first. Clandestine Uplift Lab. We will not complete the Uplift Fast goal, but it's still worth 4 points. Thanks to Uplift Code. The Rebel Base being worth 6 is just worth it there. Yeah, it wasn't quite enough to win. Close game though.